Y'all know what it is. MZ Talks Boxing.
Let me make this abundantly clear. We talk about boxing here. My opinion is winning, but if you ain't feeling, then good on your boxing. Yeah. This mental headshot sting. So do these body blows that I bring. You wanted the big step to the ring. Let's go to the toe to the final bell ring. MZ Talks Boxing. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Welcome to another episode of MZ Talks Boxing. I'm your host, MZ. And we're going to talk about something. Glad to have you all back. Glad to be back. As usual, we wait for the family to start rolling in. And we'll jump, excuse me, we'll jump on this boxing talk. And what's been going on. Congratulations to Eubanks for pulling off the upset. In my opinion, it was an upset for me because I didn't think he was going to win. But congratulations to Eubank Jr. Even a bigger name to jump up, Bomac, he got another win up under his belt, which some people was questioning his boxing knowledge and coaching skills. Well, let there be no more questions. Let that answer itself. Hey, Bomac did his thing. Chris Eubanks did his thing. Has anybody heard about what's going on with Alicia Baumgardner lately? The last thing I got today had put out some kind of report that was looking more favorable toward her than her being guilty on this situation with the drug cheating stuff like that. Of course, on everybody's lips also is the Earl Spence and Terence Crawford rematch that may be taking place somewhere towards the end of the year. Also, Shakur Stevenson, Frank Martin. From what I'm understanding, it didn't go to a purse bid. It's going to end up top-ranked ESPN program. So with all that being said, we want to dive into that and get our divvies on. I also had a question, and I want you to put it in the back of your mind. What do you think? What do you think about the so-called consensus that once Jermell Charlo steps in the ring and the bell rings, that he should be stripped of one of his titles? Doesn't happen to anybody else, or should I say, it doesn't happen to other fighters like that. So why should it happen to him? But we could be able to dig into all that once we get a large enough audience, as everybody falls in, and we can start asking each other questions and bouncing them off each other. Got to say what's up to Gil Coles. He say salute, OG. One of the first people to come through the door. What's going on with you today? Glad to hope everything's going good with you. And if you got to catch anything that I said when we opened up, feel free to give me your words on it, and we'll go ahead and start busting through the doors like that. Oh, shoot, look at that. If it ain't the wife that stepped in, my baby, Holly Wally. Stepping in. Hello, everyone. Okay, I appreciate that, baby. I actually thought she was going to step into the studio where the mic was and say something, but I guess she decided to just go ahead and send us a text from the other room. Anyway, we're going to sit back, enjoy, and have fun, and go through the things that needs to be going through. Chris Eubanks, I hope I'm not. Yeah, Chris Eubanks Jr. He did this thing. He beat Liam, dropped him, and got the stoppage, which I didn't see that coming. But I am surprised. That I didn't know that Bomac was coaching him either. You know, that was a surprise to me that Bomac was in his corner. Great job. Chris looked, from what I can tell, he looked heck of difference. You can see a big difference between, in my opinion, the training that he was going through, or what he was going through with Roy Jones, and what he went through with Bomac. As I said, he got the victory. Everything is everything. But a big deal for everyone now is the fact that Bomac, Bruce, Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more. Salute my brother at Musically Zone Talks Boxing. What's going on with you, Bruce Gas? Glad you could stop through. I was just about to ask the question, with this Bomac situation. I don't want to dump on the man. Let me get that straight right now. The question is just to get the opinions of those and what they think about this firearm situation that he seems to have gotten himself tied up in over there in the UK. Now, we do know that the UK has gun laws. They don't want them. Simple as that. Hopefully, things work out for Bomac and he can get it all cleared up. And this is not a big legal situation that's going to cause a lot of problems for he and his family. But I am curious how he got caught up with this situation. Some people said that maybe maybe it was packed before he left, before he got there. There's a lot of things about it. Bruce Guess, I think he showed his dumb side, showing up in an airport with a loaded pistol. This is true. It's not the most intelligent thing, but we have heard instances, and I want to give him every angle that I can to be able to come out and dispel any rumors that might say that he just did that. He could, as far as it being in his bag coming from the UK, you would think that, he probably had checked his stuff and moving around. We can't say what's going on. Did he even know that the gun was there? He could have enough bags where you say, oh, I didn't even mess with that bag. And I'm just making up some scenarios because I would hate to think that somebody would be that foolish. Maybe he had a bag that had a lot of stuff in it that he didn't even mess with. Sometimes maybe he had some pre-packed bags. I don't know. But leaving after the fight and that happening like that, it just makes you wonder, are you checking your stuff? Are these guys checking their stuff? They, you would think you even if you have money, that the people that work for you and pack your things would be smart enough to make sure something like that isn't in there. Maybe he had a pack bag that when he goes out with his boys deep into the country and go shooting, maybe that's what it was. I really can't say, but I would like to know what everybody else thinks about it. Same thing as getting on a plane with the ounce of heroin. You're in, you're doing something wrong. True that. Like I said, I would just like to hear his side or hear from his camp of, because everybody said, how did he get the gun from the US to the UK? And you have to ask that question if the gun came from the US. Did the gun come from the US? Did it travel all the way across the pond from the United States to the UK? Or did he end up getting his hands on it in the UK? Two big questions, two very large questions that need to be answered. Now, the first question, did it come from the US to the UK with him? You would have to really say, dang, how did he manage to get it from the United States through all the customs, through all the things that they go through, security checks and everything at their airports, fly over to the UK, and if he got over there with the gun like that, with the weapon like that, shame on the United States security. That's all I can say on that. He said, I think he showed us to say same thing. Okay, no, he said he has to sit in jail till what? Are you serious? He got to be in jail for a whole month before they even take him in front of a magistrate? Crazy. I'd like to bring everybody's attention to the scientists in the house.
What's cracking, sir?
Man, what's going on with you?
Not much, man. But I heard that Bomac Bo Mac, big Bo Mac, not the little one, because he coached your boy to a victory over there in the UK. Everybody
Yeah.
was hating on my man's coaching skills. I tried to told him because he took Jamel Herring to a champion and all of that. But anyway, I heard he flew over there privately and then he tried to come back on a commercial flight. I guess he forgot he had his shit with him. I mean,
Okay.
his gun on him. My bad. He
Okay.
forgot he had his gun on him.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you bringing that to the light because nobody had, I hadn't got any word from anybody over there,
Yeah.
anybody at all about it. But flying over there private, yeah, that could answer a lot of questions that shut me up because I was like, what was the United States security at the airports doing if the gun got all the way over here? But flying private, who's going to question? Who's going to question what you got in your bag or anything like that? I guess that's how you can get somewhere with some heroin and everything, or whatever you want to get. I'm just bouncing off. But flying private, good answer. And if that's what happened, okay, I can see that. Being excited after the fight, you know what I'm saying? My guy just kicked butt. We won, ready to hurry up and get back home, I'm sure. Ready to get back home to family and friends, those that love you and that you're used to being around. So I can see greatly how that could happen. You know what I'm saying? I understand that totally at 100. Eric R's in the house. He says, salute family. What's going on? And now Bruce Gas let me know that this dude got to sit over there for a month in jail. Eric R said they don't do bail. They don't do bail money over there. He's asking the question. They don't do bail money over there? I don't know. I don't know how it goes, but I did. I think I read somewhere else where somebody said, that it's pretty harsh over there when it comes to a gun. Bo Mac has been jailed since Sunday, and he will remain in jail until October 9th. Okay, how does that work? Are you in jail and then you go to court on the 9th? Or they know that this is how long you got to sit in jail before they let you go so you can start trying to put a case put your fight together?
And I heard his hearing is on the 9th.
Oh, the hearing is on the 9th. So it's possible that he could get some bail then, or get some kind of way to get out and take care of stuff. Are they gonna let him come home?
I don't know nothing about them UK courts, so I don't know.
There's a lot of questions because I'm like, are they gonna trust him to come home, or do we have to stay over there? That's a lot. It's a lot going on with that. But you saying him flying privately that did make a big difference for me in how I'm looking at it.
Yeah, little private charter flight.
Damn. But can you imagine? Like I said, he probably got the bag, probably grabbed the wrong bag, Who knows? Like I said, he probably, they probably go shooting and spend nights and stuff, probably pack the bag that he usually does that. They travel a lot. I could honestly see how somebody could make a mistake and do something like that. But going home, I would have thought that, I think I better I better go ahead and charter another flight home since I got this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, things happen and hopefully he learned from it. Hopefully it doesn't mess him up real bad because Bo Mac is not a spring chicken.
Right. 53 years old.
Yeah, that's when you make 53, you kind of look at it saying you're a little too old to be doing anything that's gonna get you locked up, anything to have some other woman call your house or some other man call your house. It's a lot of things that at 53 you just like that should not be happening. But that's just me at 50, 52 talking about what should be at 53. I won't know until the 15th what 53 looks like.
Word.
But he said, yeah, that private flight got Al off the hook. Woo. Oh. Oh my goodness. For real, Eric with the shots already. He said, I bet he's hungry sitting in that jail. Bruce Gas goes down with the he gonna be hungry. He is a big guy. It's got me thinking about jail in the UK? Do they get like commissary and stuff over there? There's a lot of questions that go on. Can you get commissary over there? Do you need like some of those Spanish jails when you go to jail there? If your family, if you don't have family to bring you certain things and help take care of you, you will pretty much just die up in there.
Yeah.
But what do you think about Eubanks' performance, scientist?
I thought he looked nice, man. He was jabbing real nice, catching, making that man pay for coming in. I thought he looked nice, man. Bo Magnum had him right.
I can't say that I noticed the difference between training with Roy or the time that he was with Roy and this fight here. There was a distinct difference in the way he performed.
Yeah, fought a real disciplined fight. I thought he looked nice out there, man. Then Liam Smith come talking about he had to lose 40 something pounds because he had a back injury or some shit. But he was talking all types of shit before the fight, so don't nobody want to hear all of that.
No excuses. No excuses. I feel you. But you know, Bo Mac did his thing. It just sucks. It sucks balls that he just had what many would consider his biggest win with Terence Crawford and Earl Spence. Then he comes over, to answer the question: Is can Bo Mac really coach? Yada 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 yada. He comes over, he helps out Eubanks, and Eubanks look good doing it. He gets the stoppage, and like you said, we don't want to hear nothing about my back was hurt or I had to lose 40 pounds. We don't want to hear none of that.
Yeah,
because you signed up. If you knew you was messed up, you still signed up. It is what it is. So with you would think things are rolling pretty good, and then here comes this craziness out of left field that could derail all of that.
Yeah. But speaking of Eubanks' performance, man, I thought he was fighting very well. Getting Liam Smith out of position, then coming in with that jab when he relaxed his hands a little bit, man. He just looked real good in there, man. I like what I was seeing from the dude. Like I would want to see him against some top opposition fighting like that.
So got you kind of excited to see the way he looked.
Yeah, I mean, if he stick with Bo Mac and them and keep working, yeah, I would like to see him again.
Well, not too soon, I hope, but we better hope Bo Mac be able to be out in order to be able to help him keep rising to the top.
Yeah, man, just a little hiccup. They're gonna forgive him. Be like, all right, you came over on the private plane. You ain't know your bad. We're gonna give you a slap on the wrist.
That I think would be the most pleasing idea. But you might get one magistrate that be like, you came over here with a gun, a weapon, and you know better. We don't allow that here. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. You're supposed to know where you're going, and you need to know the rules and the laws about the place that you're going to, so not to offend anyone or break any law, no matter how asinine it might seem to you or dumb, however you want to, whichever word you want to choose. Simple as that. Bruce Gass say bread and water. Oh, that's way back in the bread and water. Now I'm pretty sure he'll be out. I'm pretty sure there's a couple of mates over there to be like, hey, you're that Bo Mac guy. Terence Crawford, I love him. He might fall into a spot like that where you get all kind of love.
Yeah, boxing big in the UK too. They know who Bo Mac is.
Yeah, so that might play well in his hand. That might play well in his hand. I hope so too. I would not want to see that man just stuck over there like that on something. You can't even really say on something like a weapons charge, because we all know, we all instantly said you're not supposed to have have a weapon over there.
Yeah. But according to my sources, like when you fly a private charter or whatever, you can put it in the little lockbox or some shit. You just have to let them know you got it. So if they knew, I'm sure they knew where they were flying him to. So, they knew they were flying a weapon into the UK. So
you think the pilot should be in trouble too?
I mean, it seemed like somebody should be implicated if they knew they were flying him to the UK with a gun. It's like Everybody on the plane got to know you ain't supposed to have a gun in the UK. So I don't know.
Which goes to the it could have been an accident that it was in
Unless
it.
he snuck it over there.
Right. I see somebody new in the chat. Is that Miss? Do that say Miss Bitch?
Miss.
They
Bitch.
saying salute to Eric Owen and salute to Bruce. I've never seen that person before, but it is what it is. So all I can say with the news with Bomac is I hope it gets brighter and everything works out. And scientists, since you're here, I was gonna say the Crawford and Spence that little bit for later on down the line, but since you're here, and I know you do represent Team Crawford when we come into our little powwows and have our conversations. What do you think about the fight? Are you willing to look at it again? Are you really?
Of course, I'm gonna watch it again. I watch all Terrence fights.
Okay.
That's my favorite fighter. I'm gonna check him out.
Okay. I just want to make sure this is a chance because I'm hearing a lot of people, not just a few. I'm hearing quite a bit saying there's nothing on the planet, nothing on God's green earth up under his big, beautiful sky that Earl can do different that might cause him to have a chance to win. There's just nothing he can do.
Mm-hmm.
And I really don't buy that sentiment.
So I know you believe that there is something that he can do, but do you know what that something is?
Yeah.
What's that?
I believe watching the fight. Yeah, one that lunge move that he has that puts him out of position. Don't do that. How about let's start with that right there.
Okay,
Tighten that
lunge.
defense up. Get your hands up faster. Get your hands up where they're supposed to be. This Terrence Crawford. This ain't Sean Porter or Danny Garcia or Mikey Garcia or any of the previous guys who you can be a little lazy with when it comes to getting back on defense. And without trying to dig into him, but I'm sure everybody and their mama has seen at one point or another where they probably have said, damn, Earl, get your hands up. You better than that. You can't be the Tim Duncan of boxing if you forgetting to do the basic shit.
Yeah, that's what he all about, right? Fundamentals.
That's what I heard.
He had the fundamentals on lock. What happened? What happened
Hey.
What happened to the fundamentals, man?
That's what I'm saying, so I'm not saying what happened to the fundamentals, because see, I don't want to give you too much to run back with. I can't let that happen. But what I can say is, he can tighten up on it. He can tighten up on the defense. He can do that. Don't do the lunging. Don't do the lunging.
Mm-hmm.
And be game plan ready this time. Mm-hmm. Don't go out there and all of a sudden look like, oh, I didn't think he was going to do this. No, fuck that. You knew he was going to do that. You knew he was going to do that. Be prepared for that. You don't go into I have learned in just the last couple of years that went by watching Tyson Fury up to now, that when you get ready to go into the boxing ring, you must be prepared for everything.
Well, how did Tyson Fury teach you that?
Excuse me?
I said, how did Tyson Fury teach you that?
Just watching him fight. You got to be willing to do any and everything.
Oh, so you saying he taught you that by being willing to do any and everything?
Well, sometimes you got people that's like, okay, this is the sport. These are the rules, and this is how it goes. And then you got some people that say, okay, this is the sport. These are the rules. How far can I stretch them? Now let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
So I'm one of those people who never thought about how far can I stretch the rules in order to make it happen. I just figured, hey, these are the rules. Let's work real hard to work within these rules. But now I'm saying that, shoot, when you get into the ring, this ain't basketball, this ain't football, this ain't hockey or soccer or anything like that.
Hockey or soccer?
Yeah, I meant to say hockey. Okay, hockey or soccer. I
Right,
can't
right.
even attempt to say that, but you know what I'm saying. All those games, you know, you can go in there and people will be like all over you when you start bending the rules. But in boxing, you know, you can actually pull off some stuff.
Ask Mayweather
Ask Mayweather what?
about bending the rules.
What rules did he bend?
You ain't supposed to duck below the waist. He did that shit all the time.
But nobody would hit him or could hit him.
That's what I'm saying. When you duck below the waist, there's no legal place for anybody to hit you. That's why you're not supposed to do it. But he used to get away with that all the time.
I'm gonna have to go back into my memory bank and check that out. Are you sure he was below the waist or he was like waist high? Oh, okay. It says Miss Bitch says our Prime Minister, Angela Stankhole, Bitch Mania said Crawford is pound for pound #1. Okay. Did you get
My
that?
fault, man. My shit signed me out. I missed what you said.
Oh, I was reading what Miss B said about our Prime Minister, Angela. Is there Angela? Anyway, Miss Stankhole said Crawford is pound for pound #1. I don't know. Is Miss Bitch
Talking about Miss Bitch?
a EJ fan or a Crawford fan?
Either EJ fan, Crawford fan, don't matter. You gotta realize Crawford pound for pound #1.
I'm gonna let you elaborate on that while I see what my daughter wants.
No elaboration necessary, man. Crawford pound for pound #1. Who gonna argue?
You said who #1 over Crawford?
Yeah, I said who gonna argue?
You know, right now I don't think nobody's gonna argue. Nobody at all.
Yeah.
So yeah. Hold on, man. My daughter just I'm doing the MZ Talks boxing, and you're interrupting. You trying to talk to me because I'm your dad?
Yes, Dad.
What do you want?
I was just trying to see because I thought you was at work today.
On a Tuesday.
Dad, you be working every day, okay?
No, I don't. What do you want? Come off.
Okay, Dad. I'm just calling to say I love you.
Oh, well, I really appreciate
look at that.
Let me
Look at
hold
that.
my arms out real wide. Say it again so I can just get all of that in. Come on.
I love you, Dad.
Oh, it feels so good. I love you too.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye, baby. Okay.
Look at that. Look at that. Real family stuff right here on MZ Talks Boxing.
Hey, I love my babies. Every one of them.
Real fatherly love right there.
Yeah, you got to put it in. When you start having yours, you'll see exactly what I mean. The love of your children, my children, it's world moving to me.
Word.
It really is. To know that somebody loves you that much, to raise them from something that can't protect themselves, all they can do is bask in your love, and to know that I gave them every ounce that I had, great. But anyway, what were you saying about Terrence Crawford? Because
Pound for pound #1.
over who?
Over everybody.
Oh, okay. Now you know I'm not taking nothing from his pound for pound supremacy or anything like that. I'm just one of those people that's like, what's pound for pound? But of whose favorite list is that? You know what I'm saying?
Who's favorite?
List. It's got to be okay. On your list, I know he like pound for pound. He pound. If I had a pound for pound list, if I had one, would he be #1?
If everybody was the same size, Terrence Crawford would beat everybody.
Oh, if everybody was the same, I'm not taking no ass whooping from Crawford. Yeah. Let me go and throw that out there right now. If everybody was the same size, I would not be trying to let Bud come and beat up on me.
Man, listen. If you and Bud was to fight in the streets, he'll break your fucking neck. And that's on his kids.
You know I got kids.
No, I'm
right?
just fucking with you.
You know what I'm saying? I feel where you're coming from. That's why.
That's
I'm
what
like,
he said that's what he said to Gary Russell.
I know, and see, my answer would be, first of all, you know I got kids, right? So on your kids, you saying you're gonna do this. On my kids, I'm coming home unharmed.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, he'd be number 2 on the pound for pound list after MZ.
Oh, okay.
Here gonna say, baby girl know how to catch and shoot straight to the heartstrings. Yeah, she pulled it off. If Crawford was the same height as Fury, he would whoop Fury. Okay, I can go with that. Now, let me think. You gonna give Crawford the same height and some weight on him, or you just gonna give him some same height and like Deontay Wilder size?
I'm just saying, if everybody was the same height, same weight, et cetera,
Okay, I feel
Terrence
you.
Crawford beat up
Same
everybody.
arm length and everything.
Yeah, can't nobody fuck with Crawford, man.
Whoo, that sound like back in the day when I was young. I remember hearing my brother named argue and said, can't nobody fuck with Ali. And then as time went on, can't nobody fuck with Sugar Ray. Can't nobody mess with Hagler. Man, have you seen Hearns? Okay, I feel where you're going. I give him a little, something. Simple as that. I give him number 1 on my boy DeCane's pound for pound list.
Word.
But that's the only list I can give it.
Well, every other list got to be number 1 too, except for a couple of hating people who got anyway number 1. But we'll give them that. We'll let them have that.
So if anyway was the same size as Crawford to beat him up too?
Man, anyway, get outclassed.
Outclassed?
Mm-hmm.
Like put out in the class? Like you shouldn't even be here class?
Yeah, he might get stopped.
James Bitchison and Hector Bettino is fighting this week. Are y'all going to commentate the fight? When it comes down to calling the fights, I have no skills to do that. You would have to go to Marlowe's Corner with Trey X, because that's the only person I know that commentate a fight worth listening to. You come over here, you would be mad. And MZ didn't call none of the fight. Maybe DeCane could give you a good couple of pointers. You can speak about other fights if Crawford not in it, right?
Of course. Shit, I watched the Dina Thorson versus Julian Luna this weekend.
I heard you speaking on. Well, I didn't hear you speaking on it, but I read you speaking about it.
Yeah, man, it was a good fight, but the cards made it look like it was a wash. But I had scored the fight a draw, but Dina Thorson in her backyard, she from Denmark. The fight was in Denmark. They gave her a unanimous decision, all wide scorecards, but I thought it was a good fight.
Was it as wide as the scorecard showed, or did you think it was closer?
No, I scored it a draw. I thought Luna was doing good work in the middle rounds, so I thought she was running Thorson into some shots.
Okay. I seen a couple of people jump on board because Caroline DeBois was at one of the fights, queued it up.
Yeah, she was looking fine up in there. I gotta give it to her.
Now I've been saying that, calling the name, which y'all kept saying, Caroline, you sure, MZ? I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. She ain't no bad look. Y'all gonna see, and then bam, there she goes. She show y'all what it is.
Yeah.
Have you heard anything else about Alicia Baumgardner? The last thing I got word of was like some report saying that she wasn't dirty, but it's some more stuff that they're gonna bring to the forefront.
No, the last thing I saw was that she was investigating and she found that 2 substances didn't show up. So only 1 substance showed up, but that's the last I heard.
What does that mean?
I don't know. That mean I guess it was some negligence or contamination or something.
They need to question chain of custody. Could that be what he's trying to build up to? But that don't make sense if two things showed up and one didn't. And they were all, what's she trying to say? That was all in her system?
No, two things showed up on her drug test, but what she's saying is that through her investigation, she found that only one thing showed up. I don't know.
That lady, what's the other champion name? The one that walked it back that I was telling you about, that she was saying that it's kind of funny how certain fighters are popping up dirty under a certain banner.
Talking about Jessica McCaskill.
That's the one. That's the one. Do you give any credence to what she said?
I don't know, man. That's some insider shit. So I don't know.
She seemed to be a quite honest young lady.
Yeah, she seemed very honest. But I don't know.
Only thing I find hard, it's kind of hard to ride with is if you said it, you said it. Don't walk it back. Don't try to be like, oh, well, that's not what I meant, or because what's the purpose of saying it if you're going to walk it back? Unless you found
she
out
didn't want to
lose
her fight. That's how she make her living. So
she thought that they would snatch a fight from her.
Yeah, she got a fight coming up with Matchroom. I think it's September 23rd against Sandy Ryan.
September 30th, I got that circled on my calendar.
Yeah, because that's your boy Charlo.
15 days after my birthday.
Gonna get his ass with on the 30th. But yeah, the week before McCaskill is fighting Ryan.
Sandy Ryan. I know she gonna do her thing, but it sounds like you said he gonna get his ass whooped.
Well, I said it out loud. Yeah.
Unless we got some kind of telepathic thing going on here. I don't think I thought you saying it. I think I heard you saying it.
Yeah.
Now what?
I don't know, man. He might go in there and dance around. I saw him practicing his running skills in the ring and shit. You didn't see that clip?
Running skills?
Yeah, he's practicing his running skills.
I don't really know what that means.
Yeah, they had the little I don't know, that little foam cylinder.
Sticks.
Yeah, he was just skipping all across the ring and shit. So he practicing his runaround skills. So never know. He might get in there and just run around on them if he got the stamina for it.
Oh man! So you think, just out of curiosity, you think that Canelo gonna beat Charlo? Not just beat him, he gonna whoop his ass. Kind of. That's what you feeling?
Nah, I'm just talking shit. I don't know. He, you know what I'm saying? It might be a competitive fight.
Gil Cole said he got Mayo beating Canelo.
I ain't mad at that.
Eric Carr said they be having people who advise them to walk comments back, and Hearn alluded to taking legal action. Why would he take legal? Oh, so he's saying it. What she's saying ain't true.
No, that's slander in their country. I mean, they company.
Yeah,
libel and such.
But let's just ask this question: did Dillian White be accused of popping dirty, and was accused of knowing it? We do know he had a fight with some things went awry. He changed gloves and a whole bunch of other stuff that the other combatant was unaware of.
Mm-hmm.
That has happened before, so I don't think that's slander.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, I thought slander would have to be something that you say about somebody that's not true.
Mm-hmm. Well, she said they changing
results.
Yeah, they up there falsifying results because motherfuckers ain't re-signing. Now, if that ain't true, I don't know.
Now
it could be slander.
Now that part, yeah, I guess that could be slander. But let's just go through it. Alicia Baumgartner, is she not re-signing with Matchroom?
I don't know. That's what she was saying. She was saying that she heard that she wasn't resigning. I don't know.
Dang, I wish I knew her number.
McCaskill.
Yeah, I
No,
would like to talk to McCaskill. Alicia seemed like she kind of hard to talk to.
no.
Cause
I got
everybody
something
was,
to make them cooperative.
huh?
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I said, huh? Sound like you said you got something to make her cooperative.
All right.
Okay, I feel you. I don't know where that's going, but I'm like, I feel you. And man,
And
I
then
got a
what?
shot
If you
for
know,
it.
you know, bro.
Hey, there it is. Okay. You know, when it first came up, though, I ain't gonna lie. It was some funny stuff said. They was like, some people was like, "Shit, that might explain why this motherfucker running around here acting crazy sometimes." She got that roid.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I thought her body had started looking weird. 'Cause I know she always been muscular, but she was becoming more shaped like a guy though recently. So I don't know.
Like she need to bag back on the working out or keeping the muscles.
It was like her hips and stuff were getting smaller, and she's losing her ass and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like that
Don't
ain't.
say that. Don't say
That's how
that.
she was looking to me recently, before these results came out.
Oh, okay.
Like
So
she
that
started, her
kind of
body
made you
just started
say,
looking more masculine and stuff, just like the shape of her body. So
okay, I
not the
feel you.
musculature, because she always been muscular, but she had a little feminine shape.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I'm saying?
noticed that too. She does look like a little more of a hard body
Yeah.
than that girl that you was like, okay, you see she in shape, she got her guns, but then at the same time she still got that. Okay, I see the softness of her, and now you're saying the softness is kind of like going away.
Yeah, I had noticed that recently. Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know, brother.
Eric R said he rooting for Mel, but he don't trust Mel. Then he say slander and defamation of character. You can't make a statement like that if you aren't going to present proof. Well, in this day and age, you can make a statement like that and not have to worry about showing proof, because one of our fearless leaders made that part of his whole presidency. Just say it. That's my truth. My truth is they changing results, messing over people. 100. Just McCaskill. So I guess we just be sitting back and waiting to see how it unrolls for our girl, and see how things turn out. I hope, I got my hands up high. I hope everything works out good for her. Eric God said she looked like she run too much. Bumgarner look like she be running too much.
And she need, maybe that could have been running. She need to, because her stamina ain't worth a damn in the ring. She always gas out.
Round like the 7th round, huh?
Yeah, 6 or 7. She need to be breathing hard.
She gonna get it together. She a champion. Y'all gotta get it.
I mean, who knows? She could have been working hard, and I don't know. She could have just been losing body fat or something. I don't know. I ain't trying to imply that she was on them roids, but who knows, man.
Yeah, okay, then let's not imply that. We don't want people accusing us that something like that. He said, yeah, like she ran some of that body meat off the back. Dang. Yeah. Everybody trying to say the girl losing her buttocks.
Yeah.
That's
I ain't
why
gonna say that's why I ain't gonna say that's why I watched her fight, but it wasn't a bad bonus.
Especially when she started throwing those hands and that little warrior outfit started jumping around, huh?
Yeah, when she was fighting Mayer and didn't have on a little under tights.
She don't ever wear those under tights though.
Oh, okay.
I've never seen her put the under tights on like everybody else.
Well, damn.
Sometimes girls smart. They be knowing what they got. They gonna give you a flash shirt however the best they can. I'm just saying, you know, I'm just saying. I raised 4 daughters and I got a wife. I've noticed that at some point when they feel like they want to be sexy, they gonna let it get shown some kind of way.
Mhm.
Some kind of way. Look at Clarissa.
Signing to the PFL. What the hell?
Hey, isn't Savannah
And
doing that
Marshall.
too?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
had to follow Clarissa get that money.
I'm going to beat you, Clarissa.
They paying people big over there, I heard. So you know.
Hey, let them go get that money. If that's what their motivation is, then you know, go for it.
Hmm.
But
They say Serrano now the highest paid female boxer. So over
okay,
there
go
fooling with Jake
Serrano.
Paul. Yep.
But we got to give Jake Paul his prop on that. Shining the light on the girls like he has, making sure they get good purses. You know, I give him 100% props to that. I just hate that him and Clarissa just can't get along, so Clarissa can get on, can hook up and get some of that money.
Mm-hmm.
Armin Brown in the house. Hey, MZ panelists, chat and mods. Blessings. What's up, sis? Glad to see you roll through. We just in here kickback chilling. So, where was I?
Peace to Almond Brown.
Yeah, you said that so soft.
I said peace to Almond Brown.
Oh, okay. Man, what kind of contraption you put together for a meal today? I know you be in the kitchen chefing it up.
Man, I went normal today. I just had a pizza today, man.
Ooh. Pizza.
I ain't feel like chefing today.
Oh man, look who in the house. My old homeboy, D-Lo 404 Boxing. He said, what's good?
404.
What's good? Salute all. Good to see you rolling through, homeboy. Nice to see you. Where were we? Talking about, yeah, so you don't think
Man.
there's nothing, yeah, because we didn't finish that because my baby called, but I'm gonna bring it back. So you don't feel like it's nothing that Earl can do?
I mean, it's adjustments he can make. I don't think he can beat Crawford. That's the thing.
Like what adjustments?
Well, as you said, stop lunging in. You know,
Yes,
you can try to box and stuff, but I mean, when it comes to boxing and just like trying to box like he boxed Mikey, that bullshit ain't gonna work against no damn Crawford. So I really don't know what Spence. I haven't ever seen Spence do anything that's gonna win a fight against Crawford.
Oh, so you just feel like Spence is inferior in every way?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
At least you know you said it. Yes. Okay. And I can't do nothing but respect that. I you know, full-heartedly. Okay, that's what it is. He said DK be snacking like Bo Mac on the panel. Yeah, he be getting his snack on, but I don't trip. Say you want to say nemesis, huh, homeboy? No. Why would I call you my? Really? Come on now, D-Lo. You know we better than that. You could never, ever be the nemesis. Because you D-Lo 404 Boxing. You my boy. We cool like that. We've been throwing rocks at each other from across the street from day one.
Not from across the street.
Across the street.
Terry Crocker got concrete.
That's what I'm saying. Because he was across the street.
Terry Crocker got concrete.
You was over there too.
Yeah.
I remember. I was like, hey, DeCane, what you doing over there? Oh, man. You know, me and Bud tight like that. Just yesterday, though, you was over here talking to me. Now you over there. You done put bets down. Yeah, Crawford MZ told me that Spence gonna try this, so be looking out. Man. Maybe finally, because I'm starting to see, you know, Frank Martin and Frank Martin and Shakur getting ready to fight. Maybe they all starting to move on the same side of the street.
Hey man, who you got? Frank Martin. Oh, you got the baby world beater. I forgot. That's your guy.
That's right. That's right. I like the baby world beater. He said the dramatic pause killed me. Wait a minute. That first knockdown came from Earl trying to get his body shot back. He was baited into that. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm here. Gotta stop typing for a minute. Yeah, you're gonna have to stop typing for a minute coming in here talking about some Earl getting knocked down. This ain't got nothing to do with Earl getting knocked down, D-Lo. Nothing. This is all about the next fight. And y'all standing across the street throwing rocks at us for nothing. But yeah, when it come down to Frank Martin and Shakur Stevenson, how can I go against, y'all been hearing me scream about Shakur for a minute.
Man,
I like
listen.
Frank, but I thought I heard you getting ready to say something. Go on, say it.
I'm saying we just watched Frank Martin have trouble with Artem Harutyunyan, a bronze medalist from Germany. I mean, I think that say all that need to be said, man.
All that needs to be said.
That's all need to be said.
Not that, Frank might be different. Frank might be special.
She might be special.
But not special enough to beat the baby world beater.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that he is where he is, considering his start in boxing, that proves he's special.
Okay, okay. And where did he start?
He ain't been boxing that long, as far as I know. Like he was a football player. He transitioned to boxing. So he started late.
So for him to be where he is right now, you would have to give him some kind of special. You have to say he got to have something about him special, because unspecial people wouldn't be this far in boxing.
Yeah.
Trey X in the house. Salute, bro. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. So you're gonna but you're gonna test fate. You're gonna go with Frank?
No, man. Shout out to Eric R. He said, "Come on, DK, a bronze medalist is still an Olympian for sure, but he's a bronze medalist from Germany, where they ain't got no quality sparring, and Shakur is a silver medalist from America over here sparring some greats. So that's why I say." That's about all need to be said. He had trouble with Harutyunyan, but Harutyunyan was an orthodox fighter, and Shakur is another southpaw, which might pose some extra problems for him. Who knows? But they both are southpaws, though. So I don't know. But I just think that Shakur is quite a bit better than Harutyunyan. So
okay. Yeah, I stopped you from being able to try to throw that curveball right out the gate. Who you got, Frank? Oh, that's right. You roll with the baby world beater. Say it loud, then. Shit, say it loud.
I forgot you're not one of them cats who gonna ride with PBC no matter what.
Shoot. After I learned about the pedigree scale, the only name fitting Shakur for me was baby world beater.
Yeah. Trey X with your legendary pedigree scale.
That's right. So
HBO, Showtime, DAZN, ESPN, all them been around for 30s of 50s of years, and ain't came up with no pedigree scale. Your boy Trey X come through, revolutionized the game. So
but that's what our people do. We revolutionize things, and then somebody else steal it.
Yeah.
Did I say that out loud?
Don't matter. Shit. They gonna keep doing it anyway. So.
I guess you're right. Speaking of Trey X, he said, I'm glad I finally get to see Shakur fight an athletic Black American fighter.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna be the interesting part, I think, because your boy Frank Martin, like I have been saying, he won that Harutyunyan fight on sheer will and strength. So, I mean, is he gonna be able to just run over Shakur like that? We'll see.
No, I don't think the baby world beater gonna be standing there letting people run over him like that. I don't think that's I don't think that's gonna happen. That's not the cane, y'all. That's me. I'm opening up some popcorn. Hold on, let me silence this.
Like, you know,
mic.
they were getting ready to blame me for that. And man, MZ with the overwritten Barker.
No, it's not overridden, Baka.
Oh, okay.
It's not. It's called movie theater butter flavored Brim's popcorn.
Not the movie theater popcorn. If it wasn't $20, it ain't movie theater.
You right on that, cause you go to the movies nowadays, boy. A soda, like $5 to $7.
Yeah.
And the movies my son always want to go to, they bring your food to you. You know, you can order, and they bring it to you. That motherfucker high.
Right.
This popcorn ain't bad though for it to be. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'm liking it. It is buttery. Shakur should be favored to win, but Martin ain't no walkover. These are words by Trey X, our brother. Yeah, I know Martin ain't gonna be no walkover. I know he tough, and I like Martin, and I hate the fact that they're getting ready to fight so soon. Well, let me erase that whole statement. As a boxing fan, I'm glad they're getting ready to fight. But as a fan of both of them, I don't really want to see them fight because now I got to pick who I really want to ride with. Almost like Terrence and Earl, but not so much because everybody knew that I was going to ride with Earl no matter what. I won't root against Terrence in no other fight except against Earl.
That's what's up, man. I can respect it.
But I'm sorry, talking it in, looking at the chat be having me throw it off sometimes. Nah, DK, we never hear you opening or digging in the bag, just chewing. I heard him bust open a bag or two.
Fair enough.
I heard him, but I heard him one time sound like he had an electric can open. What the hell is the can got going on?
See, I look at it, I already done ate today, so I'm good.
Yeah, I've been asleep most of the day. I woke up starving to death. I had to go and tell my wife, baby, you want to take me to the store real quick? She took me. Yeah.
That's what's up.
She said, I'll drive you up there, but I ain't going in. I ain't asked you to go in. I just asked you, you going to take me.
I think Frank Martin learned in that Howard Tunian fight, he can't be putting his hands in his pocket because that's what he did against Howard Tunian. It's like once he had somebody in front of him that was willing to initiate offense, then he didn't know what to do.
That was a learning that was a learning experience.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he learned. So he put that into the memory bank, tucked it down in the tool belt. So when it come up again, he know he have something to reference.
Yeah. See, your boy Shakur gonna have to tighten up, one aspect of his defense because he's susceptible to them left hooks. But then again, Martin being a southpaw, he might not have to worry about that. So
that's a possibility. Or he might have to worry about it because Martinelli might decide to throw that little wrinkle in the game.
maybe.
I'm just saying. Don't underestimate Martin because he coming out to Spence camp. I know you at Crawford. I know you might be downplaying it a little bit. Say, oh, he out to Spence camp. We already know what to do. Shakur mess with Crawford, So this is what you do. This is what you do, Shakur. You go and do this, do that, everything. Don't let yourself go down that road.
Wait, who trained Shakur? Don't Bomac train Shakur too?
Who?
Bomac. Don't he train Shakur?
You know what? Let's look it up. I don't know who trained Shakur. me see. What will I find out about the trainer Rick? Not Box Rick, huh?
Nah, they won't have that information on there.
Help me out here, brother. Help me out. You
I
brought
know at one point it was his granddad.
Wally
but-
Moss trains Shakur. Don't be trying to give all the credit. Don't be trying to give all the credit to Bo Mac, man. Bo Mac good, but he ain't got everybody. Wally
I was
Moss,
thinking-
appreciate that, Trey X. He said, hell no. Shakur grandpa trained him. That's what Eric R said. His
I
grandpa.
know his grandpa trained him, but I thought he had gotten a new trainer.
So you just trying to slide a piece of Crawford and his team up in there just because.
Nah, they spar each other, so I didn't know. I thought Bomac trained. I must have got him mixed up with Keyshawn, because I know Keyshawn Bomac trained Keyshawn. So
Papa, you know what? Papa ain't trying to hit that shit. You done disrespected. You done disrespected Papa like that. Just how you do that? Brother, how you got Moss? Oh shit. I said Moses. Because I thought I saw Moss, bro.
Wally Moses. Okay.
Now I'm trying to go up so I can see why I say Moss. I could have swore I saw Moss. My bad. Okay, there go my one mess up for the night. Or one of my mess ups for the night, because you know I'm gonna butcher something later if it comes up. Moses, there you go. Anyway, Decaying, back to you. How you do that? How you just gonna try to give Shakur somebody that he didn't even ask for?
Yeah, my fault.
Yeah, you trying to hook
So
him
who
up.
is this Wally Moses dude?
His trainer.
I'm saying, like, who does he train? Just Shakur?
See, that's the signs of a good trainer. When you don't know who they are.
Oh, that's the sign.
That's
Okay.
the sign of it when you know they not looking for justification or anything like that. They just play the background quiet and silent, and you wouldn't even know that was them until you talk to them.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's the markings of a good trainer. Unless they like vocal and used to be beating people up like Uncle Roger, Lord rest his soul. I really miss hearing that man talk. Does that, sound strange?
What?
Did I miss hearing Roger Mayweather?
No.
You don't know shit about
Oh,
Roger.
so Wally Moses is his granddad. Okay.
Well, I was saying that a lot. They said that a lot. We all said it in unison almost. Look at Eric. Oh, I want to say second mess up. The first one was that sports Hakashi, the combination of hockey and soccer. What? I don't remember that. See, that's how you got to get over stuff like that. You got to have a short memory. Remember that time when Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence was gonna fight?
Was gonna fight.
Yeah, to see how my memory works. When people start saying Terrence whooped the shit out of Earl, I was like, boy, stop. You know they ain't fought yet. So the Kane said Earl can't do nothing. He tried to give Shakur to Bomac.
I don't think it's I haven't ever seen him do anything that would win him a Terrence Crawford fight.
Who?
Spence. So
I thought we was talking about
he
Shakur
might.
and Frank Martin.
No, you just mentioned Spence. You said I don't think Spence can do nothing. I just never have seen. Maybe he gonna add something. Who knows? But I just don't think he. In a couple months, man, no, not gonna be able to beat Crawford. Crawford could come in there with no trainer. and
Don't
beat
do it.
him.
Don't do it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. You getting ready to tell an untruth, a fable, a wish. Because you were getting ready to say Crawford can come out there without a trainer and beat Spence.
Yeah, man. Facts.
Earl do the same stuff, MZ. Remember
ain't
when
got
he
the
asked James what round that was? I like that forget trick.
Like your boy Fury say, he ain't got the minerals.
Fury do have some hell of a sayings. But yeah. Don't bring him into this. Don't bring him into this. Anyway, so what do you see going on with Frank and Shakur that makes you want to say, hey, this is gonna be the fight? Or you just excited to see Shakur fight an athletic brother?
Well, for now,
They can
yeah,
fight.
that's it. You know, like looking at Frank Martin's skill set, you know, it's just gonna be good to see Shakur fight somebody that can potentially push him. So I ain't really broke down the fight and looked at how they gonna match up in the ring, but I just think it might be a situation where Shakur get pushed more than he been pushed. So might get a chance to see some greatness that night.
Always looking to see greatness coming out of a boxing ring. Always looking for that. Who else would we gonna bring up? I don't want to bring them too much because you keep trying to go to some stuff that ain't fair. You say rematches can be tricky. Let's see if Crawford brings that same intensity to camp. He's not coming in feeling disrespected this time. He has been given universal what? Bouquets. Did I give him some flowers too? Yeah, I guess I gave him a couple of roses. That way nobody can say MZ was holding out.
It might be interesting. Like this might be the first time you see Crawford going into a fight without feeling disrespected ever. So
I don't know. He
and
seems
it's like
go ahead. No, go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, we talk about even like how he was raised by his mom and stuff, and we look at that whole scenario about her never giving him his props and never saying I'm proud of you and stuff like that. So like even growing up, that's all he know is feeling like he trying to prove himself. So like going into this fight, he not feeling that because everybody been giving him his props.
Patting
But
him on his back.
the one thing I think that he might be able to draw from is what Canelo said recently, is that he ain't fought nobody but Spence. Like, and he was like, "Oh, here we go with this. I ain't fought nobody but Spence stuff," because Canelo said the only good fighter he beat was Spence. So,
well, not to like ring the bell, but people had said that before.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He always has felt disrespected in like throughout his whole career, throughout his whole life, really. Like he was trying to prove something or he felt disrespected.
Well,
But
Canelo answered his question though, because before him and Spence fought, he did say, and after I beat Spence, he said that they be saying I ain't fought nobody. What they gonna say after I beat Spence? Well, he found out. Canelo just told you ain't beat nobody good but Spence.
so it's like if let's say he get past Spence again, and then so if he go into that Canelo fight, he'll have that fuel that Canelo said that.
He'll
If
have
Canelo
that
will
fuel
fight,
if he get that fight.
yeah.
If he get that fight. Now, if he and Earl fight fast, whatever happened with Canelo and Canelo and Charlo happened fast, and they jump right at it, then I can be like, okay, we doing something.
Yeah.
But his question was answered. It's just so happened that Canelo said it. Canelo might have been a little salty. Canelo might have had some money on old Spence.
Well, after the fight, hell, Canelo, he been saying that he always picked Crawford to win. So, but after the fight, he was like, "You're a fucking great fighter." He said that on Twitter. But now is well, you ain't fought nobody. But now that Crawford said he want to fight Canelo, now it ain't you're a fucking great fighter. Now it's you ain't fought nobody but Spence.
I'm hearing a lot about not to change gears because we kind of still on the same spot. Have you heard anything about Spence supposed to be splitting with Derrick James?
Man, I saw a troll account on Twitter said that. I ain't heard no legit sources repeat that information.
Yeah, because I wouldn't think that would be a wise move at all.
I don't know.
What you don't know? That if that's a wise move?
Yeah, I mean, I can't say that. I mean, shit, I watched the first fight and Derrick James, step around. Like that's all he had. So I don't know, it might be a wise move to split with the man.
Not that, you know, yeah, he might have been saying step around. He might have had to say step around a few times because Spence wasn't stepping around.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of negatives going on in that fight. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of blame to go around. Plenty of blame. Some people feel like Derrick James wasn't prepared well enough. Some people feel like Spence wasn't prepared well enough.
Yeah,
so, you know, you can blame either one of them, I guess. Derrick James kept saying step around. That's all he was saying. Well, maybe if Spence had stepped around, he could have said some other stuff. But I don't think, you know, maybe add somebody to the team, but try to start all over. And you know, you got the biggest task in your career coming up. I don't think that's a smart move at all.
I heard him getting Blu-ray back.
I didn't hear that.
That's what I heard.
And what's Blu-ray gonna do?
Conditioning.
It didn't look like condition. It doesn't seem like conditioning was the problem.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, you know, I didn't notice him gasping for air or anything like. He just got beat.
Right.
But you know, the rematch will paint hopefully a different picture. Then you're gonna be saying, nah, MZ, you know, Bud hurt his ankle right before the ring walk. And then a chicken bone, he was, you know, he swallowed a gristle and it got caught in his throat, and that was throwing him off. That's you know, that's what you would be saying.
Nah, it's gonna be the same result. Even if he do come in the ring messed up, he still be spent.
Wow. Dang, man. So you can't give my boxer no little bit of shine. You just gonna take all his shine. Chance come in cripple. He gonna still be
Yeah, I can't give him nothing, brother.
Dang. If it wasn't harsh when you was just a Crawford fan before our boys fought. Oh, it's terrible now. It's terrible. Oh, Joseph Brown in the house. What's up, man? Haven't talked to JB in a minute, but glad to see you come through, man. Sitting here chilling with the scientists. Let him say all he needs to say about pound for pound list and how much better Crawford is than some other boxers. Yeah, you like how I did that, right?
No, man. You know what it is.
What is he?
Pound for pound. Numero uno.
That's not a real list. Let me pull some energy. Is it Napoleon Armstrong? Let me pull some energy from him. Let me get some of his understanding. That's not a real list.
Well, if it was, Napoleon would have Crawford number 1 too. So you already know.
That's not a real list though. So, you know, number 1, 10, it don't matter. None of it's real. That's how I have to look at it. That's my stance on it, and I'm sticking to it.
Word. I feel you.
When did you find out that Top Rank had won the purse bid or had got control of the fight?
Shit, whenever I posted it in the Discord this morning.
Oh, so you dropped as soon as you found out.
Yes, sir.
That's a good move.
I woke up like, hey, it's Frank Martin, Shakur Stevenson purse bid day.
Oh, you was all excited?
Hell yeah. Can't wait for this fight, man.
Hold up. Earl doesn't get credit for the good shots he landed. Crawford better not listen to his fans and press clippings. He needs to come on his A game again.
Yeah, you
That's
know
right.
he will. You know Crawford gonna come on his shit.
Let me put that up so you can see it a couple of times. That's good stuff, bro. Appreciate that, Trey. Appreciate that, because, yeah, I don't want to ring the bell too loud, because they say I'm trying to take away from Crawford's win.
Well, you know Crawford ain't gonna take that man lightly.
I don't know. I don't know what Crawford planning on doing.
Crawford got the right mindset, man. He know you got to do the hard work in the gym.
Oh, so what you saying? My fighter don't know he got to do hard work in the gym? I'm hearing a lot of subtleties getting shot across the bow up here.
You getting what now?
Huh?
You getting subtle shots across the what?
The bow. You know, if we was on the ship, the bow.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. Bud is the greatest. He would be Canelo and Boots with, wait a minute, one hand.
On the same night.
Oh.
Brown know what it is.
Don't be trying to don't do my homeboy Joseph Brown like that. He know what it is. He don't know. No. Somebody else is typing on his phone while his back turned. That's what just happened. When you ever seen him use emojis like that? That should let you know right there.
That's funny.
Man, Frank Martin and Shakur. I'm just tripping it. It's happening as soon as it happened, because it seemed like they just started talking about it.
What, Frank Martin, Shakur Stevenson?
Right.
Like it popped out of nowhere, huh?
Yeah, it's like it talked about it a little bit, and then bam, it's actually on the table. You know what I'm saying? No going back and forth or talking to Bill Haney or none of that. Or, you know, it just seemed like 1 second it was a what if, and then the next second here it is. I'm impressed by boxing on that one.
Yeah.
I'm impressed on how quick they moved and made it pop up and happen.
Your boy Rick Glacier had some interesting comments about that. I know y'all love Rick.
No, that's Hyphy's guy.
Oh, okay.
That's Hyphy's guy. Don't be giving me Rick Glacier. I don't know nothing about that man. Oh, let me catch this what D-Lo said. It's those making excuses like Earl was a shell of himself, who don't give Earl his credit for the work he done in there. Earl was there landing good shots until the referee stopped it. Merciful. Wait a minute. You could have just said Earl was landing good shots until the ref stopped it. I don't know what the mercifully is. What's that about? Well, it was ordered by the WBC and the purse bid was about to go down.
See,
but we done seen the WBC order fights before that didn't happen.
Well, see, check this out. Somebody said, Rick Glacier said the PBC was showing weakness, and somebody was like, well, what weakness you talking about? And he said, CBS Sports President Dave Burson is Steven Espinosa's new boss, and he's forcing the best fights to happen. And Heyman is cashing the fighters out because PBC is on fumes. This is according to insider Rick Glacier.
You know, it sure seems like all the ideas that Rick Glacier has to say that they falling apart, they making a lot of money off of it.
Right.
You know, usually when stuff is falling apart, you're not making money off of it.
Right.
I'm not listening to Rick Glazier. And if the
That's it.
CVS president is wanting the better fights, then kudos for him. And if that's what he's pushing for and is causing it to happen, well, isn't that good for us?
That's great.
So, you know, if that's what's happening, let it go down like that, because I love it. It's moving pretty fast now. D-Lo, okay, that's bros talking to each other. Sometimes fighters have to be saved. Have to be saved by themselves. From themselves. I'm sure that's what he meant. He said, you can thank the sanctioning bodies for this Martin for Shakur fight. That's what Joseph Brown said. Which whoever needs to be thanked, I'm grateful. I'm grateful because how many times we say we want to see good fights? I think this rings true and loud as a good fight. I'm in my mind heavily favoring Shakur because that's the baby world beater. You know, what can I say about him? Everybody know about him. They know he can fight. They know he kicked ass nationwide, worldwide. They know he did that. Frank is a great feel-good story with some skills. And he climbing a mountain. Let's see how far he can get. But I can't really make a call of it yet. Think Devin signed the contract, Haney as well. I thought, don't he supposed to be fighting Regis Prograis? Devin Haney, that is. Because the only person I heard say something kind of like sign a contract again, D-Lo was Regis Prograis, and he was saying something about he had signed already, and now they was trying to change up something, which kind of made me think back to the Gary Russell situation when they was doing that fiasco, and Gary Russell was talking about some papers that they sent for him to sign. But I do know that I saw Regis Prograis talking about he had signed and was ready to fight, and they was the holdup of it. Anybody know anything? Anybody other than myself heard anything about that? D-Lo say, boxing is one of the rare times I advocate for more black-on-black violence. Well, come December, we're going to get a little more of that. Say, look what we created. The scientist is a supervillain. Not a supervillain. He over there coming up with something. His internet is tripping again, kicking him in and out. Say they are fighting for the for the 135 WBC straps, thanks to Devin signing the contract, Haney moving up. Oh, really? What? Okay, that's, you know, most people's favorite belt, that WBC belt. Okay, that put a little more jelly to it, to a little jam to the toast with that. So, are you 100% sure? Because I don't want to start saying that they fight for the belt if that's not 100% on it. Say, this is a win for everyone. A win for bounce again. A win for the fans and the fighters testing themselves close to their younger side of the prime. Of their prime. I say the prime. Funny how good fights being made is only doomsday for PBC, but not the other promotional companies and networks when they're making good fights. Here with that. I agree with you 100%. Every move that PBC made has been a doomsday deal, but they still standing afloat. Welcome. Glad to have you back, scientist.
Yeah, I don't know what Nick called me super villain, then kicked me out the chair. I said, God damn it.
Eric I said you the super villain over here.
I'm the mad scientist, baby.
I guess that's what it is. Okay, D-Lo answering my question. Eddie said Regis had signed, and they are waiting on Haney to sign. Yeah, because I thought I saw Regis let those words come out of his own mouth that he had signed already. Right, MZ. That's why the fight came through so quick. Yeah. I'm excited that if we could get fights to be popping off like this regularly, it's going down, it's going down, it's going down. And if the president of CBS say, hey, Premier Boxing Champs, let's go ahead and make y'all name really ring true. We need to start showing these fights, making them happen. Let's make them happen.
Word.
What else can you say? You just got to sit back and take a deep breath and say, yeah, life's good. Life's good. Your boy gonna lose though. I'm sorry.
Who that? You got Demetrius Andre losing?
To who?
David
Benavidez?
Yeah.
Has the fight been made? That's my
Well,
problem
they
with them.
signed
I'm
the
like,
contract, apparently.
well, when they announced it, because I'm kind of like on the cool. I'm like, I kind of got tired of waiting on him. I kind of forgot about him.
Yeah.
Because he kind of like went quiet, just boop, nothing. So I guess the next time we hear from him, you say the contract signed. Maybe the next thing we hear from him is, bam, the fight is on this day. Get ready.
Word.
Who you got? Or who you leaning toward? Boo Boo or David?
Man, I want to ride with my man Boo Boo, man.
Wanting to ride and riding ain't the same. So you want to ride with him. What's in the way to stop you from riding with him?
Just the styles, man. He kind of a pure boxer, and David gonna bring that pressure. I know he ain't never really seen pressure like David gonna bring, so I don't know. The closest thing, shit, hold up.
Kind of got struggled up a little bit, but you thinking that David's gonna be pressure can cause a problem for Andre?
Yeah, I think the pressure could be a problem for Andre, but at the same time, Liam Williams brought a lot of pressure. He was on a tear, little knockout streak, and Andre put an end to that. Even though Andre, he fought the scariest fight I ever seen him fight in that fight, but I think Andre can pull it off. I just don't know if I don't know if he done got too old and lost too much of his athleticism and all of that, but I'm hoping we'll see vintage Andre. Like if this was Andre from, I don't know, 5, 6 years ago, I would easily pick him. But I don't know where he is in his career right now. If he can pull off a Benavidez win.
Youth.
But
I can't say.
I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna go ahead and ride with my boy Andre, man.
You're gonna have to go ahead and say you're gonna ride with your boy Andre. I was gonna say that
Unless I break down the footage and then be like, oh shit. But we'll see.
Okay. My thing was gonna be, you said David's the more youthful of the two. He's gonna bring pressure. You doubting where Andre is in his career. You don't know if he done got old. You saying a lot of serious things. And not to mention, it's been almost 2 years since he had the fight. Or should I say he's had a fight in almost 2 years, like Trey X is saying right there.
Yeah, he fought Nicholson and he looked all right, but
But Nicholson ain't David.
Right.
Not I don't want to put cables to it or anything like that.
But at the same time, Caleb Plant ain't Demetrius Andrade either.
True.
So I don't know if I've ever seen Benavidez fight somebody as good as Andrade.
Well, once they get the paperwork done and they sign the paper, we'll find out.
Yeah.
I'm a reserve judgment until they make the call, and then I'll look at it. Andre is going to whoop the braids out of that big old boy's head. That's what D'Lo said. Going to whoop him. I got Andre all the way. And I would wait. It's jumping so much. And I will. Where was it? And I was staying on that one all by myself if I got her. That boy has only fought about 3 lefties, and it's been quite a while.
Yeah, I mean, shit. And don't neither one of them boys know how to lose. So Andre just been winning longer.
D'Lo say they have successfully waited for Andre to cool off, but I still think he gets it done to the tune of 8-4, 9-3. I don't know what the other one is, but okay.
Yeah, man. I think Andre can. He definitely has had the skill throughout his career to pull it off.
So Andre on the wrong side of 30 and hasn't been tested like this in a long while. These are words coming from Jay Brown.
Mm-hmm.
D'Lo say, go ahead and ride with David, MZ. See, there you go. There you go. Right out the gate, you just got to throw a rock. Who said I was just going to ride with David right out the gate? See, that's the kind of stuff right there. Say, David is to be hit. So we got to see how much damage Boo Boo can inflict. That's coming from Eric R. I like this fight. I like this fight because, damn it. Oh, wait, Joe. I like this fight because I get to see 2 fighters I like going at it. 2 guys not waiting for Canelo anymore to get it cracking.
Yeah, I agree with that. Because whoever win this fight, man, Canelo, man, this dude got to fight whoever win this fight. He got to fight the winner of this shit.
That's saying if Canelo get past Charlo.
Yeah.
Canelo loses.
Yeah, so like I said, Canelo got to fight the winner of this one right here, man.
Wow. How you just gonna disrespect Houston like that?
Oh man.
This Texas, man. You just gonna, you know, like the Lone Star State ain't standing right here, you know, like just dismiss the fact. Like I said, man. Canelo gonna fight. Really? Charlo gonna tap that ass.
After the night Bud smoked Texas, July 29th, Texas got to redeem themselves, man.
Listen to what is happening right now. You see. But you know what? A small hiccup. That's all that was. A small hiccup.
Okay.
Things will be different. Then you're going to have to come and say, MZ, Texas, my bad. Y'all got it together.
D'Lo Wild.
Wait, where D'Lo at? What did he say? Wait, Trey said something. He said Nicholson has been stopped by some guy named Lakeon Byfield, who is currently 6'11" and 12.
And 2.
Oh, shit, I said 12.
11 and 2.
I got to slow down and let the numbers and words be still. And then I can see what I need to see. Let Andre get out on him like Plant did and see what happens. More like 2 guys Canelo is never going to fight anyway. Canelo might take the loser. Maybe. Dang. D'Lo just leaned in on Canelo. Canelo ain't going to fight this person he won. He going to take the loser. He say, is the same Jay Brown who picked Monster over Cool Boy? Oh, damn. He was right. Jordan is still better than LeBron. What? Salute MZ. Oh, Derek Bailey in the house, man. What's going on, Derek Bailey? What does Georgia need to do? Oh, I must be in the wrong stuff. But everybody's speaking to everybody, and it's all good. Where were we? No, I don't mean in the chat. I mean like conversation. Where
we were just talking about Benavidez versus
Oh, and D'Lo tried to throw me a left by saying that
The trainers don't woke D-Lo up. It said, Georgia, we ready.
By
We
trying to say
ready.
that
Nigga, fuck what you say. Don't play it.
what made you go out? I'm still trying to figure out what D-Lo said some sleep. I can't remember what it was. Let me scroll up so I can find out. Oh, he tried to say I was going with David Benavidez because I'm a Mexican. Oh,
Shit, I'm in Tennessee. But shit, Caleb from Tennessee, he just slapped the shit out of Jamal, so that we up.
Oh man, did you? Man, where's let me oh hold up. This Tennessee man has just lost his mind. Then he gonna reference Caleb like, yeah, Caleb from Tennessee, and he just slapped you. Okay. I see what's happening here.
Shit.
Okay. Yes. Even Derek Bailey had to say, damn. We finna chop and screw Terrence Crawford. We gonna chop and screw Canelo. Let me go ahead and decree it right now. I can't believe you just disrespect the Lone Star State like that.
Caleb disrespect the Lone Star. Caleb Plant disrespect the Lone Star State.
See, nobody would have even said anything about it, but no, you had to bring it up. You had the same Plant who kissed Canelo's Converse while fighting. Is that that's the Plant? God damn, that's what I'm talking about. Let me put that up on the screen.
Converse and everything, but that's
pretty
Mexico.
Good, huh? I'm pretty good. See, I used to try to say, nah, he was saying I'm pretty good, huh? But no, since you put it out, you're like, yeah, I'm pretty good, huh? Canelo, I got some skills, don't I? No, you don't have skills. Shut up. Go to sleep.
No. Oh shit.
Yeah, baby.
You're a horrible fighter.
Horrible. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, he slapped Caleb. Caleb all in the rope, sleep, representing Tennessee like that. What do Tennessee boxing need?
Shit, a face.
Yeah, let's say it. Say it with some pride. Sit there and say, I can't believe. Oh, breathe. Whew. D-Lo, I asked D-Lo going through seeing all the different people from Georgia. He like, they cemented. Bottle Jack, Tiger Flowers, all that. But no, D-Lo, you know, we had to find. What?
Huh?
Oh, I said the wrong guy's name.
You said Badu Jack. You said Bo Jack, though.
Okay. But no, we're not talking about Georgia. We're talking about Tennessee. There it is. Plant versus Canelo should have been made with 24 hours, with the 24 hours after that.
$24 hours after what?
Charlo, him and after he slapped him.
Oh,
they should. But I listened to Caleb Plant. I don't know who sent the link, but I listened to him give his give the reason of what was going on with that, and he said that Charlo was like, "What's up, man? What's up? Why you don't mess with me? Why you don't mess with me?" And he was like, you know, what you mean type thing. And then he was like, you want to fight? And then he was like, yeah, I'll fight. And then he was like, he said Charlo was like, I don't want to fight. You know, it sounded like, you know, listening to Caleb Plant explain what Charlo was doing and how he was acting. It's like Charlo got some kind of, I don't know, he tripping. But he said that's what led to the about the pulling of the beard and the slap.
Boy.
Charlo wasn't acting like I don't know. But listening to Caleb Plant talk about it, you would be like, dang, it sounds crazy.
Word.
But yeah, I literally heard Caleb Plant speaking on the video, speaking, it was Caleb Plant's voice. So, that's what it was. MZ don't know who about Jack is, but he will be because trivia will come back around eventually. Hold up. See, I'm gonna have to fight D-Lo. I'm finna drive all the way to where he is. One of these days. Yeah, he said he started playing in his beard. Now he said he pulled it, but the conversation about them fighting and him not wanting to fight, then Caleb Plant was like, yeah, man, I love you, man. And then next thing you know, he was talking crazy again, and he maybe that boy on medicine. Scientist, what?
Maybe who on medicine? Talking about Jamal?
Yeah, maybe he on medicine.
Man, that dude going through a lot of things, man. I don't know what happened to him.
I hope he gets the help if it's something going on like that. I hope he gets some help, honestly, because I don't want to see that young man go through no craziness, which we haven't really been seeing him go through craziness, except for the few mishaps that we saw, like their wives getting into it in Earl Spence's biggest fight day. I was surprised to see him on that video where he was on the phone talking to his brother. I don't know which brother it was. Called the other brother's wife a bitch. I'm like, where's the respect? If you don't respect my wife, you respect me enough not to say nothing stupid like that within earshot.
Right.
But I guess this new generation is something to be dealt with. But after Canelo lose to Jamel, he said, then Jamel had the nerve to come out talking about, I'm not the twin who got slapped like that. Wait, they got slapped. That would never happen to me. Cough, cough. Jarrett Hurd. So you telling me that when Jarrett Hurd reached around one twin to slap the other twin was Jamel?
Jamal, hey, D-Lo damn autocorrect is hilarious, man.
That was Mel calling Jamal's wife
a botch.
Yeah, I think he put that word like that on purpose.
Oh, okay.
But dang. Say, yeah, Mel out here looking like Eddie Kane when he was outside in the trench coat. Man,
nights like this, raindrops will fall.
And they're just looking at him like that. Yeah, that was Jamel who got the reach around slap. Now, not on the cool, I was thinking that Jamal was the one got slapped both times. I didn't know that they both individually got slapped. I thought that was Jamal that got slapped both times. But y'all telling me Jamel is the one that got reached. Jamal let somebody reach around him and slap his brother. Wow. Okay. I stand. Damn. We are taking some losses in Texas. But that's all right. Come the 30th, y'all gonna be singing a different song. Jamel was looking like a Mad Max reject. Which Mad Max though? Beyond the Thunderdome? I'm just curious of which Mad Max.
Oh man.
Dang. When you put it like that and you just listen to the history of what's been going on, we have been taking some losses here in Texas. But that's all right. We're going to correct the ship and everyone must bow down.
All right, man.
D-Lo say no. He reached over Jamal and slapped Jamel because Jamel told her he would delete him. And what? He would delete him and his biatch. Wow. He's sitting out there threatening. That's like a serious threat. That ain't no like, I'll get you in the ring and beat your ass. That's like, now you don't say nothing about somebody else's girl or their kids. You keep it between you and him. That's the civil way to do it. You get uncivil when you start bringing in other people's stuff. Mel thought he was Mel Gibson from Mad Max. But I asked you which Mad Max, Beyond the Thunderdome, with Tina Turner and Master Blaster, or the other Mad Maxes. Jamel hasn't fought in 16 months. He's getting whooped. Dun, dun, dun.
Who said that?
Trey X. We should have known it was something. We didn't look deep enough. We just got super excited real fast. But we know Canelo don't fight you unless he feel like it's some kind of way to easily beat you. And Canelo and Jamel, hand injury. Before that, something else. Yeah, he been out for a second. Kudos, Canelo. I see what's going on. Way to ring that bell for me, Trey. I wouldn't let my mind, but I'm pretty sure I would have came across there before I made my pick. But yeah, that's right. Canelo is a creature of habit. He hasn't changed. Then got slapped. Let's see where we at. What did the five fingers say to the face? Slap! Man, we got, dang. You know, that's disrespectful to get slapped. It's really disrespectful to get slapped by another man.
Especially disrespectful to get slapped by a white man, then called a boy.
Oh, that didn't happen.
That didn't happen.
I'm asking you. I'm saying in shock and disbelief.
Oh,
Oh, that didn't happen.
that's exactly what happened.
He called him a boy?
Yeah. You
Like,
see that part?
like slap, boy? Like that?
Not like they was in the little hallway. He was like, "Don't you ever put your hands on me, boy," or some shit he said.
Oh, that's what he was saying. Oh yeah,
I
they
was
should have
like,
been. They
damn.
should have been signing a contract while Earl and them was before Earl and them even did to walk out to the ring. TCU took the biggest L Saturday. Is that the team that lost to Deion Sanders? I'm just asking. You know anything about? No, I ain't gonna bring it up. Yeah, this is a year of the layoff reckonings. Yeah, if you on the wrong end of the layoff, your ass getting whooped. Pretty much. Just what else can you say about that? It's turning into a proven statistic. Might have to start looking how long this dude been sitting on the sideline, how long he been out the ring before you factor in everything else that's good or bad about him. Jamel done fighting. Canelo fan club president being asked could have fought 6 months ago. He's still getting whooped.
Yeah,
Canelo could have
I
fought
just
somebody
feel
6 months
bad
ago?
for Jamal, man.
Why you feel bad for him? Because of what he going through?
Yeah, it just seems like he gotta be going through something for all of that to happen, man. Like I just can't imagine what the man must be going through to like be to the point where you allow this shit to be happening. I don't know, bro.
Well, whatever it is, you know, hopefully, like I said, he gets some help, take some medicine or some counseling or whatever. But
Yeah.
His brother seemed to have his head on a little quite well.
Yeah.
And that's all I can say about that. They twins. I've never really seen twins not get along for a long time.
Right.
No, sir, that distinction goes to Baylor, in my opinion. Texas State got their ass. Eric, salute. Oh, they talking to each other. Eric said he called him a black ass little boy. I'm paraphrasing.
Eric all crazy.
Yeah, because that should have been all kind of craziness. D-Lo say Ricky Burns forgot to lose last week and hurt my picks.
Forgot
Oh.
to lose.
Oh, hurt his pigs. You know, we all have to take a shellacking every once in a while. So, I got to hit you with this curveball from work. So our night guy, he quit, right?
Right.
He quit yesterday. Now, 3 days prior, you know, I come to work. He like, "What's up, T?" I'm like, "What's up, man? How you doing?" You know, we open up like that. We talk to everybody. And he say, "Yeah, I met this girl. She's beautiful, and she black, she bright skin." And I'm like, "Oh yeah," and he was like, "Yeah." D-Lo say he quit what's missing. No, he actually was a good guy, D-Lo. He wasn't stealing or nothing like that. But he telling me about the girl, and he was like, "You know her dad?" And I'm like, "No, I don't." And he was like, "Yeah, he had a fight out in front of the store. He's the one that had to picked up the firewood and was swinging it at 2 Mexican dudes." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I do know them." But I wanted to tell him that the daughter was kind of off because I went out there to help her dad, and she started snapping on me. And her dad was like, "No, he helping me," and she like, "No, fuck that," and losing it. You know how they do. Well, anyway, that's the first day. The second day, he say, "Oh man, guess what?" I'm like, "What? You smashed?" She's like, "Yeah, man." And she talking about I got the magic stick and yada yada. He just feeling good about himself. And I was like, not to throw a rock on you, not to rain on your parade, but shouldn't you have kind of got to know anything about her before you just smashed her after, like that? He was like, "Oh, it's cool." So the next day, he telling me how she sending him pictures and how she like him, and anytime he want it, he can get it. And then he come to work and say, "Man, I think I'm gonna have to stop talking to old girl." And I'm like, "Why? What's wrong?" He was like, "She started leaving. She came over to the house and she left some of her clothes and stuff, and I don't like that." And I'm like, "Did she just pop up, or did you had invited her?" He's like, "Well, I told her she can come through, but then she left some of her stuff." So I'm like, being how I am, I'm like, "Yeah, she probably leaving stuff. Then she pop up. You might have some company that, and then she tripping. So yeah, it's best you nip that in the bud." So he comes to work, bro. I'm sad to say this, but he say, "Man, he nervous. He a youngster. He nervous." And he say, "Yeah, man, old girl told me her dad's schizophrenic." So I'm like, "Where's this going?" And he said, "I'm kind of worried because that could be hereditary, right?" Now, I don't know nothing about schizophrenia, but I'm like, "Yeah, I guess you could be born with it because your mama or your daddy was crazy." So he was like, she said that she had it, then she said she didn't. So, he really tripping. So he break up with her. And yesterday, the combination of all that, I get to work and he was like, "Man, her dad tripping." He sent this boy a dick pic and said he gonna come rape him at the store.
What?
Yes.
Wait, what? Her dad
Yes, her dad.
sent him a dick pic.
And said he gonna come rape him at the store.
The fuck?
All this happened day before yesterday's night. The night of day before yesterday. Customers, I'm hearing the story through him and through customers, because customers was like, man, I came to the store and old boy was in there, had the doors locked, and he was telling people he closed. I'm like, dude, you got that big ass gun on your hip and you let somebody bully you like that? He said he was up there in the El Camino.
Damn.
The motherfucker went up there to the job, man.
Wow.
I'm like, what is this? Where would something like that happen? In jail, okay, but in the free world?
Yeah.
It's not funny because I feel bad for the dude, right? Because he's genuinely scared.
Yeah.
But on the same note, I'm like, dude, you got a heater on your hip. Why? I'm like, now you finna go get another job. And what he gonna do? Come find you at your other job? You gonna quit again? No, it's gonna be different because he ain't gonna know where I'm at. Did you or did you not bring his daughter to your house?
So this dude just randomly sent him. Wow.
Dude, he sent him a pic because he tried to show me. I'm like, I don't want to see that.
Right.
He said he sent me a dick pic. Look, I'm like, I don't want to see that. Why do you still have it in your phone? Oh, I'm gonna call the police.
This evidence.
He gonna call. He called them. Since he's been working at the store, he has 8 police reports, and he hasn't been there a month.
Oh, I said, why you still got it in your phone? Oh man, this is crazy.
Dude, it's what it is. I'm like, it's not funny because it's just not funny. You know, who does? It's funny. It's funny as hell. I can see a skit about that on TV, but on the same note, to like hear him telling it, and I can hear the concern in his voice.
Right.
I don't really believe the man gonna do nothing to him. But you know, that's me thinking that, you know, ain't nobody gonna send me no no pic and then show up like they gonna really follow through with the threat.
Right.
No, you can't do that. But you know, he was like, I'm gonna talk to boss lady tomorrow. I'm like, what you gonna tell her? You already made up your mind. You done. You ain't no 2 weeks notice, none of that. You might as well go and let it go. Go and let it go, man.
Yeah.
Man, let me see. I'm in all here in a white, what is it? White pepper, knowing the difference between a light and dark skinned black person. Don't know what that's about. Old white dude from my job quit and moved to the Philippines to shack up with some young girl and lease a baby mansion. Did he take the money from y'all job to lease the baby mansion? He quit and went on a run? That part. Oh, I thought you were about to say he was messing with a chick that needs somewhere to stay. Nah, player. That's not what happened at all. I'm just reading later. My fault. Took him about 8 months to get fed up. Nah, D-Lo. Nah. This man, is it really her dad? Well, when I saw them at the store that night that they was having the fight, they got into it with the Mexican dudes. He was grabbing the firewood that we had stacked up outside the store, swinging it like crazy. I mean, swinging it. And I went out there to, you know, kind of de-escalate the situation and tell him, y'all can't be fighting on the store property. And her crazy ass started tripping on me. That's what happened when you just jump in the bed with somebody and don't know no better.
Word.
I tried to warn him. If you're gonna smash that soon, take her to a room. I got my own crib. Well, now you got to worry about if a motherfucker No, I'm serious. I'm serious, Joseph Brown. I am not lying to you. I am not lying to you. I'm telling you the 100% truth. Hold on.
That's some Carvel shit. If you saw Snowfall.
Yeah, I saw Snowfall. No,
Yeah, that's a little Carvel shit though.
what? He lost half of your viewers with that story. Hey, I'm just telling the truth. That's what happened. This is life in San Antonio at Circle K.
Man.
Nothing happened to the dude except he quit. I'm just telling you what led up to him quitting. Oh, I have an announcement to make in the coming up weeks. I should have made this earlier. Yeah, D-Lo, damn. We are gonna come with a channel where we listen to music, we bring up old school albums, we talk about where you were, what you were doing, and how the song made you feel. I'll be teaming up with Decane, and we're gonna be doing just that. So once we get it all together, those of you that like old school music, and we talking all kind of music, rap, R&B, not just rap. We're not just gonna single out on that. We're gonna single out on many different genres. Matter of fact, Decane, I was listening to Fantasy by Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Word.
That's the song that I was saying that was the song that my brother and I used to get dressed for school on. That was the start off song.
Word. Hey, that was the jam.
That was it right there.
Yeah.
Getting dressed. I used to hate getting my hair combed by my brother because, my shit was nappy. And everybody want to comb it hard. They don't want to be nice with it. They just pulling through it. I'm like, give me a pick. We weren't allowed to have a pick because my mama was like, you need to comb through your hair and not pick it up. Man, those was the days. Getting ready, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Putting on those plaid pants. Plaid pants and a butterfly collar.
Used to be looking like pimps going to school.
No, I wouldn't say looking like no pimps, because everybody was kind of dressed like that. That was the culture then. Putting on a pair of plaids, putting some plaids on wasn't a problem at all.
Yeah, in the 70s.
Corduroys. Get that noise when you walk. I used to love corduroy pants when I was a little dude. Nah, you bring me around some corduroy, I can't stand corduroy. Try getting dressed to Cutie Pie from One Way. Oh, man, come on. Hold up. Shots fired, D-Lo to come through. Your brother was the only one in the family strong enough to comb that. Boy. Really not.
Oh, shit.
You see, I've been trying to hold back, but D-Lo just keep poking the bear, poking it. No, but my brother made sure I was clean when I went to school with D-Lo. Yeah, it was a tassel combing my hair. I ain't gonna lie to everybody and be like, oh, I had good hair. No, my shit was nappy, rough. It ate oil like we eat chicken. And it never mattered, once you comb it out and, you sit in the mirror, you pat it, try to make it all even. And I'm in the house and I'm like, okay, it's looking good. By the time I get to school, that shit done tightened up, beat it up. I'm looking crazy. I had no qualms when they said, we're going to get you a low haircut. You sure right. So Decane. Oh, wait. Cutie Pie. Cutie Pie was a good song. And we could get dressed to Cutie Pie.
I remember getting dressed. Damn. Hey, little Walter by Tony used to be on.
When Tony man was on, I was through getting dressed for school.
I know.
Whoa, wait. You said that like, yeah, I know. Morgan Freeman texture. Really, Eric? Oh, that good old can you, don't you? Can you comb it? Don't you try it? Leave me alone. And then leather jackets, you know, it went from when the plaids went out, cats were still wearing slacks, but then they'd throw their leather jacket on. You know what I'm saying? Have on some nice little shoes. Thinking they were super fly. Collar unbuttoned in their shirt buttoned down to their chest. Shirt opened up to lay outside on their leather jackets and stuff. Cats used to be out there. Girls with the big old afros and the high heel boots. Oh man. I could just remember. Whew. Going in the house watching Soul Train. Say with Sinbad, I'm in the video. Tony was the British Knights. Oh, members only jacket with the British Knights. Yeah, I remember that members only jacket and the BKs. Well, what was the basketball player name that used to play? He used to represent BKs, didn't he? I can't remember the guy's name. Help me out, somebody. Help me out. They thought he was going to be a pretty big star. He fizzled out fast.
British basketball player.
No, he wasn't a British basketball player. He was a brother, but he used to wear British Knights. He wore BKs.
Oh.
But I remember the members only jacket, and then they started wearing those blue jeans. What was it? Derek Coleman? Was it Derek Coleman? I think it was Derek Coleman. I think that was him. I'm gonna have to look, check and make sure, but BK Diamond Sales. I didn't mess with BK, so really, I really don't know. Probably because he wore them sorry ass BK. Hey, everybody was trying to get their niche. You know, Jordan had already locked down Nike, so everybody was trying to find somebody to put on some shoes and make big money during that time. DK.
Yeah.
You ever been to a sock hop?
No.
Do you know what a sock hop is?
I used to.
What? Wait a minute.
Yeah, I've heard of a sock hop, but it's been a long time since I even heard that term.
Okay. Well, what a sock hop was back in the day, the school would put on a dance. They would have a dance, and when you come, you take your shoes off. Put your shoes up against the wall, and everybody dancing in their socks. Hence, sock hop.
Right. Okay.
Those used to go hard back in the day. You know, the girls had their little plaid skirts on with they high Barbie socks. Yeah, those were dances. And then as time morphed, school stopped doing it, huh?
Yeah.
I think the last school dance I remember was my wife going to a school dance. I had graduated and she wanted to go to the blue dance. It was called the blue dance or something. That was the last dance I remember in school. I don't know what they do in school now. But I ain't never heard none of my kids come home and say they wanted to go to a dance. LJ had the big time Converse deal. Coleman and Lloyd Daniels wore BKs. Okay. I don't remember Lloyd Daniels at all, so you know how that go. When he was with the Nets, he was nice. Gary Coleman was one of my favorite power forwards next to Barkley. Really? You like DC? Derek Coleman was cool when he first came in, but his game didn't last that long.
Oh, shit, man. I'm gonna have to get up off of here, brother.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's you got work to tomorrow.
It's going to pop through.
And tell me how special Bo Mac was. Oh, did
Yeah,
I say
man,
that out
you know.
loud?
Yeah. Bo Magic.
Yeah, well, he better magically get his ass up out that situation and not
You
let
already
himself
know
get
he
put
gonna
in
pull a
there.
Houdini. He gonna pull a Houdini out there in the UK.
Well, I hope he gets to bring his ass home, and hopefully he don't make this mistake no more.
Yeah, let's hope so.
You know, it is what it is. But you can go ahead and say what you need to say before you brace out.
But shit, what do I have to say? Let's see. Kenny Enriquez versus Ebeth Zamora this Sunday. Check it out. Big fight.
A Sunday bout?
Yes, the Sunday body Mexico, I believe.
You don't get one of those too often.
Yeah. And they got Kento Hatanaka versus Akiro Hashiyama. That should be a good fight too, but that's on Saturday.
Hearing
About
you
the only
say
two
those
fights.
names and letting it run through my mind as you were saying it, I was like, I would have butchered all that. that would have been terrible.
Yeah.
D-Lo say, I hope they feed my man Bo Mac right in there. Well, they feed him like they feeding everybody else. You can't get no special treatment just because he Bo Mac.
That's what y'all been asking for, man. Everybody want him to lose weight, so he might do that over there, fucking with the UK jail system.
Damn, but we weren't wishing it on him like that.
Yeah, man, you gotta pray your prayers right. That's what I was taught when I was in church and all that. They say you have to pray. You can't just ask for something. You gotta ask for it in the right manner.
You gotta be specific.
You might get it in a fucked up way. Anyway, man, I'm gonna get on up off here, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of the stream.
All right, my brother, take it easy.
All right,
Always good. Okay, so the knees injuries. He was like with what Chris Webber was aspiring to be. Who we talking about? Coleman again? Derek Coleman still? Yeah, I feel you on that. Old school. Yeah, but like I said, we're gonna bring y'all that music channel where we talk about old school songs. Like I said, Getting Dressed, listening to Earth, Wind, and Fire, Parliament. Who, man, just a few. Sock hop, like I said, you know, I just brought that up to see how many people would know what a sock hop is. And apparently it's not many of us on here that know what a sock hop is. All this new stuff that the schools be doing, it ain't the same for me. But I can't wait about that. I don't know what cats get dressed to nowadays, but I can sit back and listen to anything. But ain't nothing like the oldies. I have enjoyed, and I talked about, excuse me, enough boxing with you guys. Why are y'all swinging on that door? Stop. I think I'm going to slide out for a second. Who we still got in the house? Forget that. Who we still got in the house? If y'all riding, I'm riding. Y'all let me know what we want to turn to. Give me a second. We got to go to commercial. So while we do that, y'all hold tight. My fault. But I had to disappear. Y'all know how I be. But I'm back. Appreciate the flames. Eric R. Said that beat flames. Okay, I appreciate that. I'm here, bro. Okay, say I learned what a sock hop was. I knew it was a dance. I didn't know shoes came off. Yeah, back in the day, the shoes used to come off, and we go out there and do our dances. That's when society and communities would come together, and people were trying to do it the right way. I would have to say, like back in the days, the schools, they would do the free lunch programs where the school would open up through the summer. They would open up like in the morning around 10 o'clock, where just the gym and the kitchen would be open, and kids can come up to the school and play and get to eat lunch. And the parents didn't have to pay anything for it. You know, these programs used to help out a lot, you know, for the families that were struggling. But as time started going on, you know, lawmakers started coming around deeming that whatever reason, they started taking money from those programs for the schools to help kids after school and stuff like that. And during the summer, they took those programs away and didn't replace them with anything. And honestly, from where I come from, where I grew up at in Indiana and Gary and stuff like that, prior to the school programs and stuff like that getting taken away, the boys clubs that they used to have that was open, the high schools and the junior high schools would open up over the weekend and let the kids come and go swimming in their pools. It was a lot of things that was going on to help keep kids off the street. And when they took those away, when they took those programs away, that's when you start seeing kids like they were turning bad. Like every time you looked up, somebody's son was getting in trouble or somebody's daughter had some kind of problem. It was after they took those programs away that kind of messed things up. And I, for one, can say I miss those times. I'm sorry that kids of today don't get to see that kind of stuff because the way things have changed. But it is what it is. But yeah, school used to be real like that. It used to help these parents, after school programs and stuff like that. And now we have nothing except iPhones and chargers and iPads and crap like that. But it is what it is. Anyway, I'm not gonna hold y'all up. I wanted to make sure that we got in our boxing talk like we needed to. I'm still waiting on Regis and Devin Haney to get things situated. If they end up letting Shakur and Martin get things situated and they started after them, that's going to be a bad look. Very bad look. But I don't think there's nothing else I can say to you gentlemen tonight and lady. I don't know if Armin Brown's still hanging out, but I appreciate everybody coming through and chit-chatting with me. And Decane. And until next week, we gonna holler. Do I take us out with something? Let's see. Yeah, you can go out with something. Let's find something Big E made. Salute. Oh, that's all right. I ain't gonna say nothing about football. I'm gonna keep on learning, keep on paying attention. But we're gonna get into some football. You know what? I'm gonna take us out with this Gumbo Baggins. That's the wrong Scumbo Baggins. Fuck you do that. Wonder if I play it from here. No, that's not right either. Shoo doo 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 doo. La 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 da da. Okay. Now, you couldn't be no DJ at the radio station. They'd be like, he going off the air. He ain't got nothing playing yet. What the heck is, how they get him a job? But if it was my job, I'd be killing it. And they'd be saying, oh, this boy is. There go the scumbo I'm looking for.